Hello, everyone. Welcome in. My name is Reed Flores. I'm the Director of Programming for Wayward Voices, an initiative of the Wayward Artist. I'm so glad to be here with you all. I'm coming to you live as an uninvited guest on Ohlone Land, also known as Fremont, California. So, last Friday, Wayward Voices opened our very first show of the season called Bismillah, or In the Name of God, which brings me to our guests of the evening, the playwright of Bismillah, Nakisa Aschtiani, and the director, Ani Marderosian. Hello, friends.
Hello. Hi. Welcome.
Hello. Also, audience members, please feel free to use the chat to say hello to our guests.
Who's out there?
Who's out there? Yes. Okay, so Nakisa and Ani, could you please introduce yourselves, starting with Nakisa?
Hi, my name is Nakisa Aschtiani. I am the playwright. I am coming to you from my sofa in my living room in Lake Forest, California.
And I'm Ani Marderosian. I'm the director. I'm coming to you from North Hills, California, which is on Chumash land. North Hills, California. That's me.
Well, I'm so glad to see you both here with me today and with our guests. I just have two questions. First is for Nakisa. Without giving away too much, what is Bismillah about?
Initially I was working with some female identifying playwrights and we were talking about representation. And I realized in the 20-some years that I've been acting, I have never played an Iranian person, and I'm Iranian. Luckily for me, I guess I can fit into other nationalities and ethnicities. But I thought, why not write a show about what it's like to not be not Iranian? So I remembered a conversation I had with one of my family members about one of our family friends, and he had said, if I ever had a gay son, I would kill myself. And it resonated with me a lot. And I thought, what gets you to that point? And so the tagline that kind of rung in my head over and over again is, when is it too late to love unconditionally? When does it stop? Where's that border where people say, you know what, I don't love you with unconditioned, I love you with condition. So I wanted to write these stories of these two families that are vastly different, but they are still friends, and they've been friends for a long time, as long as their children have been alive, which is over 30 years. And what changes their perspectives?
Thank you for that. One, super, super impactful, and I can't wait to see how you answer that question. For Ani, what are some things you want us to think about as we listen to Bismillah?
Can I answer your question by not answering your question?
Oh my gosh, you sure can.
I don't want them to think at all. I would just sit back and relax and simply listen. And not just listen with your ears, listen with your whole self, your whole body, your heart, your soul, your mind, and allow for whatever resonates with you within yourself. Bring an awareness to that, because there's a lot of truth behind that. So I don't really want you to think about anything. I just want you to sit back and listen and let things resonate with you, and take note of what resonates with you, and maybe ask yourself some tough questions.
Oof. Okay. I'm going to think of some tough questions. Super easy. Thank you both for answering my questions. They were wonderful answers. And we're going to talk more after the show. So, audience members, while we listen in, please feel free to use the chat functions on both YouTube and Facebook to connect with your fellow listeners and ask some questions for Ani and Nakisa. And for now, I'm going to take us to the Bismillah site. But please enjoy. Almost. Technical difficulties.
Okay.
We're experiencing them.
Would not be a virtual show without it.
Yes. Sorry, friends. Wow, 30 seconds is a lifetime. They are not
Talk
kidding.
amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourself, please. Please. All right, here we go. Here we are.
There we are.
Yes, and this is our lovely Wayward Artist, Bismillah, or In the Name of God show page. So if you want to go here, here is the audio for the show, and if you scroll down, there's a place to donate as well. And leave a comment. Look, we already have some.
Hey!
Amazing friends. Without further ado, please enjoy Bismillah, or In the Name of God. Friends. Hello, friends. Let's try that again. We are going to start from the top because I heard you can't hear it, which is a big part of listening to Bismillah. All right, friends. Let's try it one more time. And if you can hear it, please let us know in the chat. Amazing. Of course. Ah, this is good. Thank God there's 6 of you watching.
No. Bahar, Bahar, baby, Mahar, Mahar, baby, Mahar, baby, Mahar. Can you come out tonight, Bahar, baby, Mahar, baby, Mahar. Can you come out tonight? Oh, won't you come?
What's up?
Not much. Just going out with some guys tonight.
After dinner with my parents.
After dinner with your parents.
And you're still coming with me to the cemetery tomorrow?
And I'm still taking you to the cemetery tomorrow. Definitely.
I can't believe it's been so long. She was so young.
Yeah, diabetes sucks.
So, where are you going tonight?
The Owl Club here in Laguna.
The Owl Club? I've never heard of it.
It's new. I think it's only been open for a month now.
Cool. Just don't stay out too late. We have to head out early tomorrow, and I don't want to sit in traffic.
I'll probably be home by 10:30.
Good.
What time are your parents coming over tonight?
6.
What time is it now?
It's 5:30. We should probably get ready.
Are you cooking? Because
no. My mom made something and she's bringing it. You know how Persian moms are. Gotta feed the family no matter where they live.
Yay. She's a great cook. I'll eat her food over mine anytime. Aren't you gonna go get ready?
Yeah, I just need to tidy up and I want to finish setting the table before I change.
Want help?
No, I got it. Go get dressed.
Okay. All right, great. I'll get ready and then check your work.
Oh, you're funny today.
Oh. Hi, Dad. No, we're just getting ready. Yeah, Bahar's parents are coming over for dinner. Cook? Us? Yeah, right. Hey, don't forget this.
Oh, damn.
Hey, your phone dinged.
Can you check it?
It's your mom. They're running a few minutes behind.
That's weird. She's never late.
Maybe she's trying something new?
Right. I can't.
Here, come here. I'll get that.
Thanks. I always have a hard time putting in earrings.
There. All done.
Thanks.
Oh, that again.
Why is that his ringer?
Hey, Dad. Hey, did you forget something? Yeah, no problem. Okay. All right, love you. Bye. My dad wanted to remind us to give your parents back that blue container from last week.
I already put it by the door.
Good.
Hey, why is Bohemian Rhapsody your dad's ringtone?
You're kidding, right?
No,
I never told you this?
I don't think so.
That's weird. Thought I told you, or that you would at least figured it out by now.
What do you mean?
Okay, so you know how in the song they go, Bismillah, no, we will not let you go.
Yeah.
And my dad always says, Bismillah.
Are those the same things?
Yes.
So this whole time Queen's been singing In the Name of God? What? How did I not know this? Oh, hey, did you shower
Yeah. Did you?
this morning?
That counts.
Mm-hmm. So who are these guys you're going out with tonight?
Just some guys. Nobody you know.
Okay.
Now.
What? Go. Oh my God. What are you doing?
I am giving you a different perspective
On what?
on life.
Okay.
Sometimes in life, we have to look at things we always look at differently. And to do that, we need to change our perspective.
Okay.
Some of the things we see all the time, we don't see them, the real them.
I'm confused.
I'm gay.
I know.
You know.
I know.
Yeah?
Yeah, I kind of always did, I guess.
What? Do you think everyone else knows?
I don't know. Maybe. You did a pretty good job hiding it around everyone else. I think. Have you told your parents?
No. I don't think I know how to tell them.
Who else are you going to tell?
Well, I wanted to tell your parents tonight. They seem more open to these kinds of things.
I think they are.
Good. Oh, and Nazmeen, of course.
Yes, good. Can I turn back around now?
Yes.
I'm glad you told me.
If you knew, why didn't you say anything?
It's not mine to tell. Coming.
Salam. Sorry we're late. The rice had to steam.
It's okay. You brought a lot of food. You didn't have to.
Well, this way you have leftovers.
Help with the food?
Here, Dad, I'll take that and help Mom. You sit down. Does anyone want anything to drink?
No, I'm fine.
I'll grab waters in case anyone wants some dinner.
So, what's new? How's work?
Not much. Work's good. Keeping busy. I took tomorrow off to visit Sarah's grave in Whittier.
Oh, how long's it been?
10 years.
Wow, 10 years. That was fast.
That poor girl. Her poor parents. I can't imagine losing a child.
Yeah, it's weird. She was only 23. It doesn't feel like that long ago until I sit here and do the math.
Did you want us to go with you?
No, it's okay. Darius and Nazmeen are coming.
Oh, Nazmeen, how is she?
She's good. She's super pregnant. She's due in a few weeks. She's actually coming over later and staying the night so we can all go up together. Her husband is out of town on business, so it works out for everyone this way.
And she's driving here?
No, her rich husband hired her a driver. I don't think she fits behind the steering wheel anymore.
Why doesn't she come for dinner? There's plenty of food.
Yes, I see that, but no, she said she had some things she needed to do around the house before she comes here.
Drinks are here.
Great, thanks. Maybe just set them on the table and take the tray back to the kitchen.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, all set. Dinner is served.
So, Mom, Dad, how's your day? What did you do?
It was good. We went to the gym, had breakfast at the harbor.
Your brother came by with the baby.
Oh, how are they?
They're good. Since she's walking now, we spend a lot of time chasing after her and hence going to the gym.
I bet. I was at their house the other day. I was dropping off some books from work.
Books?
Yeah, someone at work brought a bunch of children's books that they didn't need anymore, so I grabbed a few and took them over there.
Wow, Moshkan, this is really good. Thank you for making dinner.
You're welcome. I'm glad you like it.
I do. I wish I could cook like this.
I can teach you.
Really? That's great. Thanks.
Sure.
Probably get it better than I did. I still have trouble cooking Persian food.
It takes practice. You need to practice.
Yes, with all that time I have.
You need to make time. Stop working so much. Your dad and I worked hard to make life easier for you and your brother.
Yes, and I appreciate it, but that doesn't mean I can sit around and not do anything just because you're a dentist and Dad's an engineer. Besides, I like my job. It's fun.
I'm glad, sweetheart. It's important to enjoy what you do. We're proud of you, Bahar.
Thanks, Dad.
So, Dariush, how's the clinic?
It's good. Good. There are a lot of animals that come in needing help, so I spend a lot of time taking care of dogs.
You know, I almost became a vet.
Really?
Yes, but I didn't want to go through all the schooling.
Well, I'm technically a vet tech, less school.
Well, still, it sounds like you do a lot of good works.
I do. I love animals, so why not spend my day taking care of them?
Good. Well, I'm stuffed. Thank you, Mushkan. That was delicious. You must have had a really great teacher.
He was my teacher.
Really? Amunima, you taught Ame Mushkan how to cook?
I did.
Did you know this?
I did.
How come you didn't tell me?
Aw.
That's so cool.
Who taught your mom how to cook?
I actually don't know. We'll have to ask her next time I see her.
Everyone done? Great. Tea?
I'll take a tea.
Thank you.
I'll come and make the tea.
It's nice they have each other.
Yeah, they're good kids.
I know this is a safer area, but I feel better having Darius living here with Bahar.
Mushkan, this is a great neighborhood. It always has been. It's one of the safest cities in the nation.
I know, but
The nation, Mushkan, not the state, not just the state.
I know, but it doesn't mean we're immune.
You're worrying over nothing again. The kids are safe, they're happy, they're good people. You did a great job raising our daughter. I'm proud of you, and you should be too.
Thank you. We have a son, too.
Yes, and I'm proud of him too, Mushkan. We've got great kids.
Yes, we're lucky.
Oh no, luck has nothing to do with it. It's nature versus nurture. They're great kids because they had great parents.
Oh, stop. It's not always about that.
Wait, aren't you the scientist?
Yes, mathematician, I am the scientist, but sometimes science gets a little help from other things.
Tea time. Who wants chai?
Wonderful. Oh, and you brought dates.
Of course. I bought them from the Persian market on my way home from work. It's not a proper Persian tea without them.
Daryush, Horma,
No, thank you. They're too sweet for me.
Too sweet. That's what tea is for.
No, I'm good, thanks.
you okay, Daryush?
Yes, I'm fine. I have some news.
Oh,
What's the news?
I have something important to tell you about myself. I spend a lot of time dealing with this, and I feel that I am ready to let you know.
is this about work?
Um,
Sorry.
Go on, Darius. You can do it.
Yes, okay. I'm gay.
Oh, wait for me. Group hugs are the best.
You're a wonderful person, no matter what. You understand?
Thank you.
He's right. In the great scheme of things, who you are, how you feel about you, this doesn't change anything.
Thank you. Oh, my alarm. Good thing I set this. I almost forgot. I gotta get ready. Thanks again.
Wow, what's this for?
You guys are great, you know? Thank you. I think he really needs support right now.
Oh, forgot my phone. I wanted to text Asmin and tell her my news.
Bahar, sit down.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just wanted to tell you that I love you and I am proud of you. Even if sometimes it seems like I push you, it doesn't mean I do not love you. You are an amazing young woman.
I know, Mom. I love you too.
How do I look?
Great. Did you text Nasmeen?
Yep. Apparently she knew already too. There goes my acting career.
What are you looking for?
My house key. Have you seen it?
It's not on the sofa table?
Nope. Weird.
Maybe this is a sign you should finally get a keychain for it.
It's one solo key.
Exactly. If it had a key ring, maybe it would be harder to lose.
Oh, my ride's here. Leave the door unlocked? All right. I'll consider the keychain. Bye.
Bahar, leave that. I need to talk to you.
Mom, what's going on? Are you two okay? Is it Dad? Dad, your cholesterol isn't high again, is it? You said you've been eating better and going to the gym. Mom?
We're fine. Our health is good. It's about Daryush.
What about him?
I don't think he should tell his parents.
What? Why?
Honey, his parents are very set in their ways.
You mean they're very religious?
Yes, and certain beliefs come with being that religious.
Okay.
Bahar, I don't think they'll be as understanding.
I know. I thought that too, but he's their son. They might not be okay with it at first, but
Bahar, they won't ever be okay with it, especially his father.
no, I've known Uncle Muhammad almost all my life. He's not like that.
He's a good man, Bahar, but he's very devout. They follow all the teachings. They aren't flexible like we are.
How do you know? Maybe it's different because Darius is his family. He's their son. They can't just
He told me.
what?
It came up one day in conversation.
Darius's sexuality came up in conversation.
No, not exactly. Homosexuality in general. We were at their house watching TV. Something came on the news. I think it was about Prop 8 and gay marriage.
Okay.
He didn't approve.
How long ago was this? Maybe it's different now.
I'm sorry, honey. No.
Bahar, it's okay. He has us.
No, it's not okay. He needs his parents' support too. Did you see how happy he was when he told you? Not just when you accepted him, but before when he said it. He can't go back and pretend like it didn't happen, like it isn't who he really is.
Bahar, please.
No, Mom, it can't be that bad. So his dad will throw a fit or be upset for a bit, but Darius is his son. He loves him. What about Fatima? Does she feel this way too?
Fatima didn't say anything. I don't know if she feels the same or not. She was quiet. We all were.
Wait, why were you quiet? Why didn't you say this isn't right? Gay people are people too. So what if men love men and women love women?
Bahar.
No, you are always telling me to stand up for what's right. You both tell me that. Remember when I was little that boy punched me in my arm? Dad, what did you tell me when I came to you crying? What did you say?
To punch him back.
To punch him back, to stand up for myself. You taught me that. And Mom, you showed me that it's important what kind of person someone is, not how they look or dress or how much money someone has. You both taught me how to value the good things, and you said nothing?
Bahar.
No, you tell me. You tell me why you stayed quiet. Tell me.
He said he would kill himself.
What?
He said he would kill himself if his son was gay. Bahar?
Hmm?
Bahar, are you all right?
Sure.
Bahar, stop with the tea.
What? What should I say? What do you say to someone who says that? Oh, I forgot. You don't know. You stayed quiet.
Bahar.
What? How could he say that? That's horrible. He would rather die than accept his own child. Who does that?
I don't know, honey.
Are you going to tell him to stay silent?
I don't know. Let's say I do. What do I say when he asks why? I can't tell him the truth. How do I lie though? Why did you tell me?
You needed to know.
Did I? I can't break his heart. I'm his best friend. I'm supposed to keep him safe. I'm not supposed to be the one who hurts him.
You are keeping him safe.
By telling him his dad would rather die than love him for who he is?
I think he needs to hear it from you.
He needs me to tell him that?
No, he needs you to tell him to wait.
I can't.
Well, it will be different coming from you.
Please don't make me do this.
You're right. We shouldn't make you do something you don't want to do. You have all the facts. It's up to you. I know you'll do what's best.
We love you.
Thank you. I love you guys too. Ugh, I hate this. This weekend was already rough with Sarah's anniversary, and then Darius told us his news, and it was so great, and now, oh, could this get any worse? That's Nazmeen.
We better get going anyway. We have to get up early tomorrow.
Thanks for coming. I'll talk to you soon. Nazmeen! Hi! Sorry I took so long to get to the door. We were saying our goodbyes.
Hi. It's okay. Don't leave because of me.
No, we have to get up early. You girls enjoy your night.
Good to see you. Congratulations on the baby.
Thank you. I feel so huge.
You look great. That baby doesn't know how lucky he is.
Or she.
You're still not going to tell us?
Nope. Only John and I know. Our parents don't even know.
Have you at least narrowed down the names?
Yes.
And you're not going to tell us that either, are you?
You, sir, are correct.
Oh, all right. We had to try.
Come, sit. You must be tired.
Ugh, I'm always tired. I can't wait to give birth. I'm looking forward to the acid reflux stopping too.
Ooh, that bad?
Ugh, it's awful. Bahar, I've never had it this bad.
Ugh, nothing helps.
Nothing. I'm sure there are pills out there, but I don't want to take anything.
I get that. And thanks again for staying the night and coming tomorrow. I hate going to the cemetery alone.
No problem. I'm glad I could come. She sounded like a sweet person. I'm sorry she's gone.
Me too. You would have liked her. It's been 10 years, but I still can't believe she's gone.
What happened? I don't think you ever said.
She had diabetes. Her kidneys failed, and the dialysis helped for a while, but
Oh, wow. God, I'm so sorry.
thanks. It makes you value life, you know? We were the same age. She'd be my age right now. She'd be with her family. She had a husband and a son. There's so much she missed out on.
How old's her son now?
He was 3, so he's 13 now.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it does. Thank you. All right, how about some popcorn?
Homemade.
Someone made them. I bought them from the store, bagged.
Perfect.
Great, I'll be right back. Drinks?
Water would be great. No ice.
Coming right up. I also found some of those sour gummies you like.
What? No way. I love you.
I know how to take care of my mama to be.
These are so good, Bahar. I think they're just what I needed after today.
Ooh, what happened?
Pregnancy stuff.
Mm.
My whole body is sore and that reflux is a nightmare. It's hard to sleep on my side. Yeah, I'm a back sleeper, but I have to sleep on my side being pregnant, so I don't sleep well. Well, I do get to take a lot of naps, though.
Oh, naps are good. I miss naps.
Yeah, whomever invented naps needs a prize.
Bedtime?
Almost. But I want to talk about Darius. Can you believe he finally came out?
Honestly, I never thought he'd come right out and say it. I just figured he would show up one day with a boyfriend.
What did you say when he told you?
I told him I already knew.
Oh my gosh, me too.
I'm surprised you didn't think we already knew.
Who else did he tell?
My parents. He told them at dinner right before he texted you.
They were cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course they were. Your parents are cool with everything.
Your parents are cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Come on, as far as parents go, we both got some good ones. Yeah, true. Yeah, I shouldn't complain. John's parents? Man, those are some difficult people. Really? Why? His mother hovers a lot. I wanted to paint the baby's room a pale blue with white stripes. She went on and on about, what if it's a girl and you should pick a neutral color like yellow? Oh, she's very traditional. Blue is for boys, pink is for girls. I don't know how much more I could take. Does she not know that you know? No. We decided not to tell his parents that we know to make our lives easier. Well, at least the baby is coming. Maybe she'll lighten up once it's here. One can hope. We're still trying to get them used to the idea of a birthing center instead of a hospital. I'm surprised John went for it. You know, as uptight as he is when it comes to business, he's actually really mellow with stuff like this. Okay, Mrs. Time for bed. Are you sure? I wanted to catch up. Yes, I'm sure. We have to be up early anyway. Darius will be home soon, and then we'll never get to sleep. Okay. Good point. You can take my bed, and I'll sleep on the couch. What? No, I can't make you sleep on the couch. And I should make a pregnant woman sleep on it? It's like 100 years old. Oh, we can share the bed. There's room. I'm not that huge yet. Sounds good.
Something else we do very well.
Come on down! You're the next contestant.
He may not be Mr. Right, but he is certainly Mr. Smooth.
Oh, sorry. Did I wake you? I didn't realize the volume was so high. No, I sleep through everything. I had to pee. I can sleep through earthquakes, but I get to get up and pee every hour. I noticed you weren't in bed, so I came out here. Yeah, I couldn't sleep. Darius's text woke me up and I couldn't fall back asleep, so I thought I would watch a little TV. I thought you always turn off your ringer when you go to bed. I do, but for some reason this time I forgot. I guess it worked out. I got his text now instead of in the morning. Good thing he texted. I thought he'd be home by now. What time is it? I don't know. He texted saying he was leaving the bar in a few. When was that? About 40 minutes ago. Which bar did he go to? Somewhere far? Actually, no. Some new place called the Owl Club. It's here in Laguna. Never heard of it. Yeah, me neither. Maybe he lost track of time. I'll text him. On your way? Question mark? That sounds good. It's weird. I'm not tired. Ugh, I'd be exhausted carrying around a person. Well, most of the time I am. I usually sleep all day. That's probably why I'm awake now. What are you watching? I don't even know. I literally just turned the TV on right before you walked out here. It's just commercials now. Hey, you want to play some video games? We just got this mini one. It's so much fun. Sure. I've actually never played. What? You've never played video games? Nope. We didn't have any growing up. My parents were very hippie-ish. Video games didn't vibe with their holistic lifestyle. Wow. I knew they were into natural stuff, but I didn't know they were so extreme. Yeah. They made our baby food from scratch, from vegetables they grew in their own garden. They even invented my name. I remember you saying Nazi and Jasmine. It's pretty though. Yeah, I like it. I won't ever find anything with my name on it, but at least I didn't have to deal with 5 other girls in my class with the same name. Same here. Oh, how's the house hunting? Oh, terrible. Don't ever house hunt while pregnant. It's the worst idea. Yeah, I can't imagine it's easy. I guess I'm lucky my parents gave me their condo. I feel spoiled though. Why? You pay rent. Not anywhere close to the going rate. So what? They're your parents. They worked hard and they want to take care of their kids, right? That's true. It's just not something I bring up in conversation a lot, you know? I'm around a lot of people my age that barely afford rent on a shabby apartment, and I have a condo in Laguna Beach.
Yeah, I get it. If John didn't have such a great job, we would be lifelong renters.
How is John?
Oh, he's good. I just wish he didn't have to travel so much.
How long's he gone this time?
4 days. He usually has to go for like 2 weeks, but with the baby coming, they let him do shorter trips. He also gets paternity leave once the baby's born, so he'll be here full time.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Whoa, the baby kicked.
Really?
Yeah.
So weird. I still think it's weird to think you have a person inside of you.
Yeah. Oh, this kid is so awake right now. Here, give me your hand.
I don't feel anything.
Okay, give it a sec.
I still don't feel anything.
Just wait. Sometimes.
What? Oh my gosh! That's so crazy! Oh, the baby kicked me.
Isn't that cool?
So cool. So you feel that all the time?
Pretty much.
That's so crazy. Like, do you think it'll do it again?
Yeah. The baby is constantly moving.
Oh wow! Oh my gosh, that is pretty amazing. Okay. I'll leave your belly alone now, but that is the coolest thing. Okay, you ready to play video games?
Sure.
Okay, so here is your controller. This system has like 30 games in it, so we can play a different one if you don't like this one.
Okay.
A, jumps. B, runs. You can kill the bad guys by jumping on them. The question mark things have little coins or mushrooms to make you big.
All right. I think I can get this. Let's play.
Okay, here we go.
Go.
Oh, watch out for that guy.
Okay. Jump.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, I think I got it.
Yeah. Oh, get the mushroom. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Do I just jump on it? Okay. Oh my god. This is so funny.
Here we go. Oh, look at the way he runs. Go.
Oh, this is fun. This is so much fun.
Oh, watch
I
out.
haven't played before.
Who is texting you at this hour?
It's the hubs. He's asking if I'm up. Yes. Bahar is teaching me to play video games. Couldn't sleep. What's up, honey? Hey, did Darius ever respond?
I don't think so. I didn't hear my phone if he did. Hand me my phone. Thanks. Nope.
Maybe his phone battery died?
Yeah. But it's been an hour since his last text. He should be home by now, no?
John says there's been a shooting in Laguna. Can we switch to the news?
We know it's late, but for those of you just joining us, there has been a shooting in Laguna Beach, California.
Laguna Beach is a small seaside town about 70 miles south of Los Angeles. You can get an idea as to where it is on this map. It's part of Orange County.
We've just received word that the shooter, the alleged shooter, is 48-year-old Calvin McClure. No word yet on a possible motive.
Allegedly, McClure walked into the Owl Club and opened fire using a semi-automatic. 18 are confirmed dead, including the alleged shooter who was thought to have killed himself.
Come on, answer. Answer your damn phone, damn it!
He's fine. I'm sure of it. He has to be. He left a while ago, right? He probably stopped to get gas or something for tomorrow on his way home.
Then why isn't he answering?
He's driving. He's not gonna answer.
Even if he stopped for gas or whatever, he should have been here by now. It's been way too long.
Maybe they closed the roads and he has to detour. He's fine. I am telling you.
I hope so.
At approximately 10:30 p.m. this evening, a Caucasian male in his late 40s entered the Owl Club and opened fire. As of now, we have 17 victims confirmed deceased.
Do we have a motive?
A motive has not yet been confirmed, no.
Is it true this club was predominantly for the gay community? Will this be considered a hate crime?
I believe this particular bar was catered towards the LGBTQ plus community, yes. We do not have a motive yet, so we cannot categorize this as a hate crime.
What? It can't be categorized as a hate crime? What the hell is that? Of course this is a hate crime. An old white guy comes into a gay club and shoots gay people. That is the definition of a hate crime.
No, we are not releasing the names of the victims at this time. Our officers are still notifying next of kin. Until that is done, we cannot release their names. Yes?
How many people were taken to the hospital and which hospital?
At last count, 23 people went to the hospital, some by ambulance and some on their own accord. Those that went in an ambulance are at the nearest receiving.
Have the victims been taken to the morgue?
No, the bodies are still being identified and are still inside. Next question.
I can't handle this. I'm going to call him again.
Your call has been forwarded.
Oh, it went straight to voicemail.
Maybe that's good. Maybe that means his battery died, and that's why he didn't answer.
Maybe. I don't know. Why haven't they released the names yet? They can't just tell us people died and not tell them who. This waiting is making it's making it worse.
Maybe there's a number we can call. They said they went to the nearest receiving. Let's call the local hospital and see if he was admitted.
Yes, good idea. It's a busy signal.
Oh, everyone must be trying.
Yeah. This must be how people felt during Parkland and Thousand Oaks.
9/11.
Yeah. What did we do?
I think we just wait.
That's the worst thing.
I know, but it's all we have right now. Should we call his parents?
They usually head to bed around 8:30, so I doubt they even know what happened. And we don't know anything. I'd hate to worry them if it's nothing.
Okay, what about your parents?
They should be asleep too. They would have called if they were up.
Were you supposed to go with him?
No, but my parents would have heard Laguna and called just to make sure we were okay. I should have gone with him.
It's okay. He's fine. He's probably helping other people. Knowing him, he volunteered and is being a hero.
Yeah. You know, when we were kids, he always stopped playing with us to run outside and help the gardeners clean up the leaves.
Really? That sounds like him.
Yeah. In school, he was always the first to raise his hand to hand out papers, or he'd stay in the classroom during lunch and recess to help the teacher.
Doesn't he still volunteer at the rec center?
Yeah, twice a week. He helps coach the elementary kids in basketball.
But he's terrible at basketball.
He is so terrible at basketball. I guess the kids don't notice.
Why don't you sit down and I'll get us some water?
Okay. Thank you. Oh, thank God. Where have you... Yes? This is she.
The eggs taste extra good this morning. Did you use a different seasoning?
No, I got this from the farmer's market yesterday. I usually just buy them in the store, but I thought I'd try these this time.
They're good. You can taste the difference.
They're fresher, I guess. More bread?
Please.
What do you think of this cheese?
It's all right. Goat's milk?
Sheep.
It's saltier than our usual one.
Yes, at least the eggs were good. I'll get our usual feta next time. Oh, remember, you have a doctor's appointment at 3 today.
Which one?
Primary, Dr. Lewis.
Why?
It's time for your annual checkup.
Do I have to go? I'm fine.
Yes, you have to go. And the reason you're fine is because you get these checkups. It's preventative.
Why don't you have to go?
I went last week.
You did?
Yes, remember? That's why I left without having breakfast on Tuesday. I had to fast for my blood work.
Oh, yes. Wait, I don't need to fast?
Maybe, but you'll find that after your appointment. My visit was on Monday, but my labs were done on Tuesday morning.
I still don't see why I have to go.
I know, but you still get to. It will be fine. Zara called. Mohammed?
I heard you.
Okay, and?
And what?
She's your sister. Are you going to hold a grudge forever?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Really? That's how you're going to handle this?
She came all the way from Iran to the States and didn't visit us. How am I supposed to take this? She was here for 2 weeks.
She was in Chicago, not California.
So? Chicago is a plane ride away. She could have taken a flight here and stayed with us for a few days. She hasn't even seen Darius since he was a little boy.
I understand, but she didn't have time.
Besem Allah. For family, you make time. She didn't make time.
So what? So now she's not family.
She doesn't act like we are a family.
Be a bigger person.
I will think about it.
That's all I ask.
She didn't even visit her own daughter, you know?
I know, but her daughter lives out here and not anywhere near Chicago.
But she's her daughter. She didn't visit us? Fine. She said she got busy. But her own daughter? I wouldn't do that with my own son. If Darius needed me, I'd make time. He's my blood.
Oh, yes, Mohammed, I know I would do the same, but sometimes for some people, things come up.
That's no excuse, Fatemeh. She's her child.
More tea.
Please, just half this time. Have you seen my Sudoku? I thought I left it here on the table.
It's on the nightstand. You were working on it in bed, remember?
Oh, that's right. Thanks. Found it.
Good. I'm going to do the dishes. Is there anything you need before I start?
I think I'm good. Thanks.
Mohammed, what time is it?
1:30.
Okay. We have to leave for prayer in 10 minutes. Make sure you're ready.
I will. Bahar, what a nice surprise. We weren't expecting you. Fatemeh, Bahar is here.
Hi. Yes. I wasn't planning on coming over this morning. I was actually supposed to go to my friend's grave, but there was a change of plans.
Yes, I remember Darius saying something about that. Her poor parents. Losing a child has to be the worst thing. Is Darius with you?
No, I came alone. I needed to talk to you about something, something important.
Yes, yes, anytime. Please come in.
Thank you.
We were going to pray in a bit, but we have some time.
Oh, sorry, I was washing dishes for breakfast. Can I get you some tea, Bahar?
No, I can't. I mean, no, thank you.
Bahar stopped by to tell us something. She said it's important.
What is it, Bahar, John?
On Fatima, can you, I mean, would you please sit down?
What's going on?
I don't think I can say it.
It's okay, Bahar. Go ahead.
Bahar, Janan, what is it?
I can't. If I say it, it becomes real. There's been an accident.
What? Oh my God. Dariush?
There was a shooting and he,
Is Dariush okay?
It's bad. It's really bad.
Bahar, is Dariush okay? Where is he?
He's at the hospital. I got a phone call last night. He was with his friends and there was a shooting.
Why did they call you? Why didn't they call us? We are his parents.
I think he had me down as his emergency contact from the last time when he went to the doctors. I don't know.
We need to go to him. Bahar, can you take us?
Of course.
Anything?
Why won't they tell us anything? Why can't we see our son? What is with this place?
They're doing the best they can. We would just be in the way. At least they gave us this private area so we can be alone.
Yes.
Private area? Why are we being secluded?
Muhammad, I don't think it's a bad thing. We have privacy here. They gave some of the other families the same thing.
When I went to the front, they asked if we wanted a religious representative here.
Oh my God.
My son is not going to die. You understand?
Yes. Yes, of course. Fatima, he's going to be fine. The doctors here are the best.
Junam Fatime. Bihabishni. Abukhor. What's wrong?
Nothing. It's about I mean, I have to ask you something first before I begin. I mean,
Of course. Anything.
Uncle Mo, I was talking to my mom yesterday. We were talking about people, gay people.
Yes.
Well, she said that you said, oh, this is so difficult. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Take your time. What is it?
My mom, she said, you said that if you had a gay son, that you would kill yourself. Is that true? Did you say that?
It is a sin. It is against God. It is man and woman, not man and man.
So you did say that you would kill yourself if you had a gay child.
Bahar,
Yes or no?
Bahar,
It is a yes or no question. You either said it or you didn't.
why does this matter? Why are you asking this now?
Because I need to know. I need to know if you said that. My mom said that you said it, but I have to know for sure. Please tell me you didn't. Please, Uncle Mo. Please.
I can't.
How could you say such a horrible thing?
Horrible. How is that horrible? It is my faith.
Your faith? Your faith tells you to hate someone? Your own child?
What's going on?
Bismillah, it's not about hate.
It is! What else is it? You hate something so much that you would rather die than understand it? Love is love, Uncle Mo.
Bahar, what is this? What are you two talking about?
Uncle Mo, tell her. Tell her what you said.
A man should not love another man. Not in that way. My God tells me that.
Your God tells you. How do you know that that's what God wants?
It is in our holy book.
Written by a man.
It is the word of God.
It is written by a man.
Man transcribed the word of God. Bismillah, Bahar, what is this all about?
Does your God tell you to murder?
What? Where is this coming from?
Does your God tell you to murder?
Murder. Who said?
Yes, murder, Uncle Mo. But Esma Allah, you would invoke the name of God, yet you would murder yourself rather than accept that there are all kinds of love in this world. God is love, Uncle Mo.
Bahar, this isn't the
Aunt Fatima, please help him see love is a human thing. Murdering people because they don't love like you love is not okay.
But people, Bahar, what are you talking about?
Darius.
What?
What about Darius?
Bahar, what is going on? Is Darius okay?
Bahar.
Darius died.
What? What did you say?
Darius. He's gone. When I went out there to check, to talk to the front, they told me they were just about to come in here and tell us.
Liar.
What? No.
You're lying. Why would they tell you and not tell us? We are his parents.
I asked them not to tell you.
Why would they do that?
Because I thought it would be best coming from me.
Best. Best. Nothing about this is best.
Darius.
A man walked into the bar with a gun. He started shooting.
Darius.
The hospital called me last night. The hospital had me down as his emergency contact.
Yes, yes. You told us this already.
Don't you see? Darius wanted me to be the one to tell you.
Darius.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
My Darius. My little Darius.
I'm so sorry. He loved you very much.
He was my little boy.
I know.
I have no other children. He was always asking for a brother or a sister, and we stopped at one. Now I have none. I was a mother for 34 years. I don't know what else to be. What if am I if I'm not his mother? I'm nothing.
You will always be his mother.
He's gone. He is gone, Bahar. Darius, my son is gone. I will never see him again. Mohammed, please tell me this isn't real. I can't, it has to be. Please, Muhammad, tell me this isn't real. Tell me our little boy is fine and that he's asleep in his bed. I'll go and make him breakfast, please, Muhammad.
Was he gay?
What?
You pulled me over here and started this whole speech talking about gay people. Was Dariush gay?
Why does that matter?
You tell me if it didn't matter. Why did you bring it up? Why did you come here going on and on about gay people if it didn't have anything to do with Dariush?
Uncle Mo, 19 people are dead.
No. Now you answer my question. I answered yours. Was Dariush gay?
Muhammad.
No, Fatima. You grieve your way. I'll grieve mine. I have to know.
Yes. Yes, Darius was gay, but
Leave.
what?
Leave this room.
Uncle Mo, please.
Muhammad, this is Bahar.
I know. She doesn't deserve to be here.
But Darius, Uncle Mo, you're hurting.
Yes, Bahar. I'm hurting. Let me be. I want to be alone.
I don't think.
Yes, Bahar. You don't think coming here with your questions and your news that there are consequences. You don't think that we could have gone without knowing these things about our son. You don't think. Get out. Get out.
It was a gay club. You would have found out. Wouldn't you rather hear it from me than strangers? People are dead. Good people like Darius. People's sons and daughters and brothers and sisters. Darius was a good person. He was kind and funny and smart. And he was gay. So what? Big fucking deal. He was a kind, funny, smart person who just happened to be gay. He's still your son. He's still the same boy you, Fatima, raised. He's still the same boy you, Uncle Mo, taught to drive stick. The same boy. Who gives you the right to say who God loves? Darius loved you both so much. Unconditionally. He would have done anything for you without question. Why can't you say the same?
Bahar, stop. Stop it.
Bahar, please go. Let us be. Thank you for... Muhammad.
Fatima, not now.
Yes, now. Now is the time. And I refuse to postpone this and have to do this more than I have to. I will be grieving the rest of my life for our son. Our son, our beautiful, wonderful boy. He is gone. Grieve, Muhammad. Grieve. It's okay to grieve him.
I knew we shouldn't have moved here. This country, its people, so progressive. They turned him. They turned you. You want me to be okay by grieving him. I will not. No.
No? No? He was our son. How dare you? He was our son, ours, God's gift.
No. No. God wouldn't give us that as a gift. My son is not gay.
Muhammad, that doesn't matter now. How should it? Why?
Our faith.
Damn our faith.
Fatima.
Our faith didn't keep our son alive. What kind of God punishes his loyalist followers?
Fatima.
No, Muhammad. Our faith failed us when he took away our only child.
No. Our son failed our faith.
Because he's gay?
Yes, Fatima. It is a sin. He sinned against God.
And this is his punishment? This is ours. What about your sin?
What? My sin? What sin?
God tells us to love one another and forgive. This is not forgiveness, and it's definitely not love.
It is an abomination.
Stop it. Stop this right now. How dare you say such things?
How can I choose between our God and our son?
Nobody's asking you to choose, Muhammad.
My faith.
You can still have faith and love in God and love our son.
How is this so easy for you?
Easy. You think this is easy for me?
Isn't it? You stand there defending Darius, speaking out against God's law.
Is that what you think I'm doing?
Well, it sure looks like it.
I love Darius with everything I am. He is my son. And being gay doesn't change that. I refuse to betray him.
And in doing so, you betray God.
God tells me to love all his creatures, no matter what. And that is what I'm doing. I see no betrayal in that.
You know what I mean.
Why are you trying so hard to find fault in this? Why is it so important to you that we hate our son for being gay?
Did you know?
What are you?
Did you know about Darius' lifestyle?
What? No. Why would you think?
You're taking this a lot easier than I would have thought. It's like you knew.
No, Muhammad. I had no idea. I just choose to love our son. Why can't you? He's gone. It's too late to fight him on this. He's gone. Do you get that? We will never see him again. And you would rather spend this time pushing away his memory than celebrating what we have left of him.
Where are you going?
To be with our son.
Me too.
Yes! Yay! Claps all around! Congrats to you all. Let me bring in our friends. We now have Ani and Nakisa here. Congratulations, friends!
Thanks.
Yes. Audience members, please feel free to use the chat to show some love and ask some questions. So, I think now comes the portion where we answer some questions.
Okay.
No pressure at all. We've gotten some questions from Darren Nash. The very first one is, this question is for either of these talented artists. Was there ever any worry that these sensitive subjects might be considered offensive to certain groups?
Mm.
Yeah. Whoever wants to go first.
Always yield to the playwright first.
I was going to say I would yield to the director. You know, it did strike me as I was writing it that it could be, but I wanted this show to kind of teach people that this is not an offensive subject. These are not offensive things. This is life. These stories are stories to be told. There's numerous families out there that deal with this. And, you know, I wanted to help educate people about it. Ani.
My turn? Yeah. You know, I think what makes theater so powerful is that it takes risks and makes audience members ask big questions and sometimes makes them uncomfortable and asks them to sit in that discomfort. These are very real events that a lot of people have faced in our world and continue to face. That being said, the intention on my end directorially was not to focus and highlight so much from a place of intolerance or hatred. It was to focus on the aspect of love. I wanted really hard to not highlight so much the intolerance aspect of it. I just wanted that to be a given circumstance, a fact that is in the play, but focus more on the powerful element of it, which was love. So I hope it didn't offend. I hope it caused a little discomfort, possibly for some, but I hope it did not offend. Beautifully said.
Beautifully said. I will say, as the director of programming, when I first read this piece, the connection to Pulse as a queer brown guy really touched me and made me really excited about choosing the piece. All right. Another question from Darren. This one is for Nakisa. One often hears that a mother always knows. Did you consider having the mother know about her son's orientation?
I did consider it. And ultimately, I went the way of her not knowing because I wanted the contrast of both of them find out this news and how do they react differently. I wanted that contrast and that conflict of he's saying I have to choose and she's saying it doesn't matter. We both learned something, but it doesn't matter. Nothing has changed. But he thinks that everything has changed. And so I wanted it to be, you know, fight there.
Amazing. Yes. Come on, contrast. Give us all of it. All right, friends. We actually have another member of the team, and I'm going to bring them in right now. Here we go. Hello, Steven. Hi, friend.
Steven.
Hi. Hi, how you doing? It's kind of dark here. Yeah.
No worries. Steven, could you do us a favor and introduce yourself really quick and your role?
Hi, everybody. My name's Steven Alante, and I'm in Milwaukee right now, and I played Mohammed in the play. So,
and he's excellent, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, I was moved. I was absolutely moved. Welcome in, Steven. So, audience members, please feel free to drop in more questions and love for the cast and team in the chat. Otherwise, we have some other questions formed by resident artists of the Wayward Artist. And the very first one is for Nakisa, but everyone else, please feel free to answer. As a Middle Eastern creative, how has this process been compared to working in a white-centric industry that often forgets Middle Eastern artists exists?
That's a really great question. As I mentioned earlier, for people who were here before, I spent probably 20 years performing in theater, and I never got to play an Iranian character. I did play a Middle Eastern character once, and I was a fill-in. So it was very rare to find these opportunities. I think part of it is a lot of Middle Eastern performers get lumped into traditionally Caucasian characters. And so people might think, well, let's check them off the list. We've catered to them, and let's go down this list of people we need to cast. And so they kind of throw us into this mix of, generic Caucasian, not really the ethnically ambiguous title that we seem to get. So I really wanted to create something that really is just, ultimately it's about a family and love and what the decisions are that they make about the things they find out in life. But at the same time, this is a Middle Eastern family that goes through these experiences. It's like Bahar says that, Dariush was this, and this, and happened to be gay. It's like, this is this family who happens to be Middle Eastern. But I thought to specifically say they are would help with casting and would help with opportunities for Middle Eastern actors and actresses.
Amazing, thank you. Any other answers for this? Any responses?
Nakisa said it wonderfully.
Yeah.
I think I'll also just add that it's so wonderful to be able to share culture and to just highlight the fact that we have so much more in common than we do that divides us, right? Like every time I would listen as I'm editing and listening to the pouring of the tea, or Bahar brings in dates, I'm just thinking about my family and what it is we do and how, and just creating that inclusivity. Yeah.
I think you're starting to see more plays and shows with Middle Eastern, Mediterranean people. I did a short film in Brooklyn about a Middle Eastern family that owned a bodega. And I also did a show in Milwaukee about different ethnic cultures and how we in America try to get along with each other and how we embrace each other.
Mm.
So I think you're starting to see more of it.
Yes, absolutely. Wayward Voices is a product of that, right?
Yeah.
We're amplifying, uplifting, and empowering BIPOC artists. Next up, actually, this question is for you, Stephen. How is this creation process for you? How did this affect your process as an actor?
I approach it the same way that I did. I do almost all shows. You read the script once over, twice over, and then you highlight your character and you try to find, all the actions and how you're going to approach each part of it. And then I rely on Ani to tell me what she wants. She's the boss, when to pick up the pace and things. And the writing kind of dictated it pretty much, the emotion of everything. So it was pretty easy. It was well written. So, that was pretty easy. Yeah. So.
Yes, y'all made it sound so easy. It was so beautifully acted, even just listening. I guess this question now translates over to Ani. Ani as the director, but also as really the creator of this whole experience, as an audio experience. How has this process affected you as a director, made you re-envision how you tell stories?
Oh God. Yeah. I'm very thankful for this experience. It's very difficult, very hard, lots of hurdles, but I'm very thankful for it because it brought me back to the basics, bare bones importance of storytelling. The fun part for a director, at least for me, is to figure out how to tell a story, how to tell it the most effectively. the most effective way. And the writer creates a world and dictates the rules within that world, and the actors live in that world, and director makes sure that everything is unified. And then the audience comes in and is invited into that world to watch these events happen. And they're immersed into this world and into these events. So the thing for me was like, okay, how do I create that same sense of immersion when we're not in a theatrical space? And I think every theater is dealing with this problem now. And I tried to solve the problem by taking away even more from the audience, which was such a huge risk. I had no clue if it was even going to work. But now, you know, you're not in the space. Now you can't see them. All you can do is hear them and immerse yourself in your imagination, immerse yourself into that world. So creating the world was very challenging, but I'm very thankful for it because it reminded me that our audience's imagination is the most powerful tool, and that I should use that, and I shouldn't stray away from it. I should just give them the foundation and allow for them to do the rest. So sorry for making you work, but there you go.
Yes, I mean, it takes a lot of trust. You know, it's a trusting relationship, audience and director and actor and everyone. Darren asked a really wonderful question, and it's for Ani. The emotional stakes, from my experience, was very high for a fairly good amount of time. Was sustaining the emotional tone and rhythm as it builds through the climax a challenge?
You know, it was, and it wasn't. I feel like what was so great about this experience was, you know, like 80% of the time when we're in rehearsals in a rehearsal space, most of the time is dedicated to staging or to like the physical world of the play. And we were just able to take the show beat by beat. Just take, you know, dissect it into units and figure out the actual structure. And then from there, just do character development. So I had one-on-ones with actors, separate rehearsals if they needed to figure out character development. But it was solely on rhythm and objective. And what I think, I mean, looking at it from a directorial perspective, I'm sure Stephen might disagree, but you got to fight a heck of a lot harder when your partner's not in the room. So directorially, it seemed like it wasn't hard to sustain that. Maybe it was emotionally difficult because it's difficult to live in that triggering world for so long. But as far as fighting for that objective, you got to fight a heck of a lot harder if your partner's not in the room. So, yeah, but Stephen might disagree.
I think, no, I agree, but you gave us a lot of breaks too, because there's near the end of the show, it gets pretty emotional. It's pretty heavy. And she always asked us, do we need a break? And do we want to run it again? And no, maybe we better not run it again because, you know, even though you're not in the same room, you could feel it. You could feel the emotion and everything. And she was really good at giving us some space as far as that and some time to recoup or, you know, things like that. So she was good.
I mean, of course she was. Hashtag Ani is the best.
Stop!
I'm hashtagging it. We have another question in the chat. Ivana Perna asks, and you all can answer, what part of the story was your favorite to create or your favorite to act? Who's going first?
Do you want me to go first, Ani?
Yeah, I'm not going first. I'm not going first. I gotta think about it.
Well, as I started to find out more about Dariush, I was trying to come up with the more subplots of the writing, and how I can get my anger towards Bahar. And I was coming up with things like, why is she bringing us up now? That was in some of the dialogue. So not only my sadness of losing my son, and finding out, because I'm a religious guy and I'm against his lifestyle, but why is Bahar bringing this up now? So I was trying to come up with other things, and it was right there, right in front of me. But when you found those in the script, it's very interesting. It makes it more interesting. It makes it deeper for me. So it was very good. Yeah.
Ani, Nakisa, anyone?
You go.
I love how Ani loves to go last. I initially, when I was writing it, I really enjoyed creating the relationships between the pairs of characters. But I noticed, so every time I listen to it, I really love what Stephen and the actress that played Fatime did with their scenes. And it just, the scene with breakfast, and you can kind of see their relationship of, she takes care of him. She's very nurturing towards him, and it really came out in their performances. And then the very end, she still takes care of him. She sits him down and is like, listen, it doesn't matter. It's okay. It's okay. You can be sad. It's okay to be sad. And so I would say, now that we can hear the show, the pair of scenes of those two actors bringing those two characters to life is every time I look forward to it, I realized. So I know I shouldn't play favorites, but I just kind of lean in a little bit more when I hear those two come on. Popcorn Ani.
Okay. I spent a lot of time on the technical end, so I think I'm gonna focus on a tech thing. I loved the breaking news section, almost at the end of Act 1. Like, from that point until the end of the act was so tech heavy. There was a lot of sounds, there was a lot of music, but that breaking news segment, some of the voices were me, so I got to record. And then the other voices were my father and my uncle and my cousin. So it just seemed like it was a family affair to create this story. So I got everyone to record and was able to edit everything together. And by the time it all came together, man, I felt real good about that. Yeah. So I'd say that.
Can I just say that I was also amazed by the news section? I was like, where did she pull this? And then I heard you talk, and I was like, Ani's a newscaster.
It's me. I just cast myself. I cast my dad.
You're better at picking up. I had no idea it was her. She had to tell me. I thought she had gotten the four actors that played the four parents and had them just divide up those those roles. And then when she told me it was her and her entire family, I loved it even more.
Yeah, and it was hilarious. I got to direct my family, which was hilarious because they're like, "What? Okay, sure. What?" It was hilarious.
Broadway debut.
Broadway debut. That's good. Yeah.
All right. I think we have time for two more. This next one is one of the resident artist questions. I think you all can answer this. What are some tips that you might give to a team or theater or person who wants to do a radio play?
Get a sound engineer.
Yeah, I was gonna say get a sound engineer. That's the thing.
So I don't know who out there knows this, but Ani did all of the sound, all of it. And you composed. She composed some of the music and created some of this. Like, she literally was this one artist, spectacular person that did all of this stuff while I sat back and just listened to cuts.
And
and
she had to
criticize.
deal with everybody from. I was in New York. How many people were? How many
God,
people in LA?
We had London,
London,
New York, Chicago.
LA.
Yeah, the actors were literally international.
Yeah.
Everyone was in this show.
Yeah. So rehearsals were like at 9 a.m. because that was the only time everyone could get online. And yeah. So cast possibly local. That would make rehearsals easier. And get a sound engineer.
Sound engineer.
And yeah.
I think those are fair tips.
Or just hire Ani. Yeah.
Production company on the way. All right. We've come to our final question, and this is self-generated. So, Ani, Nakisa, and Stephen, if you could describe this whole process and listening to it today, and with one word or phrase, what is that word or phrase?
Magic.
Honored.
Moved. Feel moved. It really was.
Well, I think that's a lovely place to end this. Well, thank you, friends, for coming. Thank you for taking part in this. Just thank you all so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for doing this, Reed.
Of course. Of course. And to our audience members, I'm going to go through our donation speech, so everyone sit tight. If you enjoyed the show and want to see more, please know that this production and this event could not be possible without the support of you, our patrons. A donation today ensures more work from more amazing BIPOC artists tomorrow and is a tip for the team that you see in front of you. We hope you'll consider making a contribution to the Wayward Voices Fund, and I will put the link in the chat. But after that, thank you all for being here. Hope you have a good night.
Good
Thanks,
night.
friends.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.